Welcome back. This is the 2011 season. Once again, this is Western Kentucky Raiders, the MVP of 7 NCAA baseball. And we're going to take a look at the regional and super regional action. What this segment is going to be all about. We're going to see Los Angeles, Utah. You know, they had a great record. They were sent to Los Angeles, and Southern Cal hosted in, but Utah was solid all the way around. They were at stuff with looks like St. Mary's, and when they met up for the Super Regional, it was held in Salt Lake City, and Utah was just all over the competition there, as you can see by the scores. Let's take a look at the Fullerton Regional. No surprise there either. Only one that gave Cal State Fullerton any significant problems was Pepperdine, and that's when they gave the most runs there. And Hawaii was sent overseas to play at Arizona State. I don't know why a 3-seeded Arizona State got in, but I guess that happens. But the funny thing is about this one was, Hawaii's about the offense, not necessarily about their defense. And they lost their second game against a nobody, but they rebounded wonderfully against the South Carolina team. I don't know how a South Carolina team was sent there, but that's the way it is. But they forced the extra game and they won that, so that moved it, the Super Regional action, to Fullerton, and Hawaii won that overall. Let's take a look at the scores. Like I said, there was not much of defense in the first. You can see the scores. It was just playing out shootouts, except for the third and final game. Let's move on to. And Penn State was sent to play at Baylor, but it didn't matter because Penn State knew how to play baseball anywhere they go. The only one that gave them the most problems was Baylor, of course, but they lost to. Baylor lost to Penn State twice, so it shows that there's no accident. And then Nebraska was able to host, and they didn't know how to play very good baseball either, but you see the Mountaineers, Appalachian State, almost came away with a big upset of being the number 4 seed of going to the Super Regionals, but Evansville was sent to play at Penn State for the Super Regional. Penn State won that. You know, they weren't big numbers for Penn State, but we got the job done. Let's take a look at the. Texas hosted like normal. Only one that gave the most problems to Texas was Duke. And Duke took it out against their competition in the losers bracket, but they fell way short in the final game because they probably put too many runs in that losers bracket and didn't have enough steam to keep the momentum going. Then Indiana State was where this was at, and they got upset by Kansas, and they were taken to an extra game, but they couldn't hold off Kansas. So it was an all Big 12 Super Regional, and Texas won that comfortably in both games. And then the Razorbacks of Arkansas just really knew how to play baseball. Only one that gave them trouble was Arkansas Little Rock, allowing those 4 runs, and only would be held to 9. But the Hogs really knew how to play baseball and took care of Maryland, an ACC foe, and it just showed the ACC was no match for the Razorbacks. And on the other side, there's a 3 seed made it, but Miami hosted, and they won their first game, but they struggled from there, and they were sent back to their own practice field after in the losers bracket, losing to Mississippi, showing that SEC is still better than ACC in that sense. And then Mississippi took the Queen a 3 seed, then forced them extra game in, but the Queen said, well, we're going to take care of you. So they met with Arkansas. The Queen, I can't even say that name, it's too hard for me to sound out, but there was no competition at all, as you can see by the score, 24-1 and 13-2. Arkansas State was able to host, and there's no trouble at all for Arkansas State, BACC North Carolina State.